And your podcast is so stupid. I hate it.
At night,
I hate it.
Sunil Patel,
I hate you.
Huge Davies.
And I hate you.
You are now entering Slam Country.
Good morning, Slimers. Good afternoon, Slimers. Good evening, Slimers.
This is definitely an afternoon, Slimers.
We're so sorry about not recording. So basically, we met up 2 weeks in a row, but the equipment broke. All the new equipment. We were very, very sad about it.
Yeah, 2 days in a row we tried to record.
Yeah, it didn't
we?
work, and then we had to buy this fancy new equipment. And well, we've been talking about the equipment in a bit. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice, actually. I feel like a spy.
Yeah, you are. You look a bit like a spy, actually.
Thanks, man.
Basically, the microphones are in our glasses. I've made some glasses with microphones attached to them, so we are now completely inconspicuous. And to celebrate,
Well, completely is.
yeah. And to celebrate this, we are now going to do our first indoor podcast.
Yeah, we're going to try and sneak into like a.
The
celebrate
National
this.
Portrait Gallery.
We're listening to. So here's a. Speed bump number 1. I don't think we're going to get into the National Gallery because that's the queue, but the National Portrait Gallery around the corner, I think, will be.
Oh yeah, we do the National Portrait Gallery.
I think so.
Let's do that. So yeah, we do apologise for the long absence. We did try really hard. It's just our schedules are really
Really hard. We tried
difficult
really
at the
hard.
moment.
Yeah, really difficult.
We have like a few hours a week to record, and when the equipment doesn't work, that we paid so much money for.
Yeah, it just
it's frustrating.
dashes all hopes, doesn't it?
It does, but we're back now. We're okay.
We're back. We're okay.
And Sunil's back soon.
Snill's back soon.
Sunil's back soon.
Ed's back soon.
Ed's back soon. So Ed, what's going on? What state have you arrived in today?
Oh, you know, yeah, I'm still fucked from last night.
Okay.
You know, life happens very quickly sometimes.
Well, tell everyone what you did last night.
So we did the comedy rave at the George Tavern, which was very, very fun. But then at you know, I had several mental save points throughout the night where I would catch myself and you go, oh, you know. So like I was chatting to some very nice people in the smoking area of the pub, and at one point I just caught myself. I was like, God, I must be chatting rubbish. I'm completely fucked. I felt very vulnerable, you know. And then you close your eyes and you open them, and it's daylight, and you're in Dan Tiernan's kitchen.
What's Dan Tiernan's kitchen like?
It's nice.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam.
Bloody
shout out to
hell.
George. Fucking hell.
Sorry about that, Slimers. Sorry, continue, Ed.
It was. I wasn't expecting to have such a big one last night, but
You texted me, you said it'd be impossible to make the record at 1 o'clock because you'd be too far.
I said I'd try my best. No, I was sort of expecting to get home about 3 or 4 because it started really late and it was ages away.
I
And there
want to
would
say
be
that
no.
this is an event that Ed was attending because he was at, because it wasn't. I understand we've made a big thing. I mean, we've got no time, and the first thing we say is, "You were out so late last night and fucked." It's like this was an event you were doing.
Yeah, this was
But
like
that does start very late and ends late.
it was. I was performing at the start and end of a rave.
Yeah, okay,
So
Yeah. All right.
you know, they're there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be that late, but then a friend of mine was like in town. A very close friend of Dan's, who's a friend of mine as well, who was in town by surprise, and you know, and you can't leave your friends shortchanged, I'd say.
Yeah, well, you can leave me shortchanged. You can leave me.
I'd hate to do that. I'd hate to leave you
Well, we're going to
shortchanged.
go into the National Portrait Gallery. We're going to see if they have any. I might ask someone actually at the front.
Yeah.
Hello. Is there luggage? We want to go in just to store this keyboard.
What you have inside?
It's a keyboard. It's like a piano.
Keyboards? Yes, this can store on the clock room.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. This is a keyboard.
It's my laptop.
Thank you. And then in here it's just all equipment. It's just wires and stuff.
So we're now in the National Portrait Gallery. I can't believe this, listen, but no one spotted the wires going down from our glasses. This is the...
We're going to get in.
We're wearing the most
Keyboard's going to get in, I can feel it.
comic book disguises you could possibly imagine. And they've just waved us in. That's pretty nice, isn't it? All good?
We don't know.
Touch and go.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I think what's happened is they explain that for an artist to be blocking another artist entry into an art exhibition is against Labour policy.
Yes.
Do you
It
know
can't
what I mean?
happen in Starmer's Britain.
Yeah. All right.
They won't even let you take your keyboard into the... They won't even let you take a piano into the gallery anymore because of woke.
Yeah.
More like the woke room, am I right?
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
hell.
Francis Bacon. I tell you what I could do with a big bacon sandwich right now.
The guy just said it was a plastic toy, by the way.
Huh?
The guy just said it. Yeah, all good. Thank you very much. Thank you,
mate.
pal. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Plastic toy.
He called it a plastic toy.
Awesome.
Isn't it? That's my job. That's my
your
life.
job.
Do you know what I mean?
That's your
It's
life.
not your job. It's not your job. It's my job.
No, art is my job, man. Everything. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. I just found that in my pocket. The Graze bar.
This is a Coca Vanilla Oat Boost.
That was meant to be my disco dinner last night, and I forgot to eat it.
Your disco dinner.
Which may be may go some way to explaining why I'm in this state this morning.
This is probably why you didn't have, because you didn't have your disco dinner. If you
didn't-
had that small biscuit, then you'd be absolutely fine. You'd be here at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'd have done a full podcast by now.
I barely ate yesterday, and then what I decided to do was have 16 pints and enough Coke to kill a horse.
Oh yeah, cool. All right, cool. Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah. No, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is legitimate, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
cool.
I've feel so bad today because all the sugar.
Well,
nearly
you know
dropped that
what?
on the
If
floor.
you've had too much
I'm
Coke,
off it.
and
Yeah.
you're a horse,
Yeah.
get some cat to calm you down. It's the classic combo. Now, I don't think I've been here before. I think I've only been to the National Gallery. I don't think I've actually been here.
Yeah.
I don't reckon.
It's good,
I
brother.
probably have, but I just don't remember coming into here. Like, I think this is new.
I
to
was
me.
here a
But
couple
maybe
of weeks
I've probably
ago.
been here before. I've been,
I was here quite recently, and I met a Slimer in here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
My
Arthur.
goodness.
Shout out to
Should we
Arthur.
say that if a Slimer is out and they meet us during the record of the podcast,
Yeah.
they get a prize?
Yeah, you get some sort of prize.
Yeah, we'll think about what the
If
prize
you can
might
find
be.
where we are, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, this big keyboard. Thanks very much.
Listener, this is really disconcerting because, because
Thank you very much.
these disguises we're wearing are so good. Like
Yeah, so sorry.
like I'm not conscious of the fact that there's a
Thanks very
microphone on my
much.
body,
Thank you.
so it doesn't feel like I'm recording. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Can we check our packs? Our Bluetooth has gone completely off here.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh right.
Just check it still. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still recording.
All right.
The best way to be completely inconspicuous once we've actually made it inside is to take the packs out of our
Take the
pockets and have a look at
microphone
them.
packs off our pockets, yeah, sure.
Where's the escalator? Where's the up escalator?
Ed, where are we going first?
Up here.
here
Up
first?
here. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
go to
we're
the
now
Tudor
in
Gallery.
the main entrance, and we're heading up the escalator. Very excited about this.
Go up the escalator to the
excited
Tudor
see some
Gallery.
art. I'm doing this thing every day where I have to do some art every single day.
Uh huh.
So this will be my art for today.
What do you mean do some art? Like see some art or experience some art?
Experience
Fine.
art, or what I believe to be like art that I can have any sort of value.
Would you like
know
an
what I mean?
oat boost?
No, that's for you, my friend.
Thanks, mate.
I've already had my Greg's.
What did you have from
festive
Greg's?
bake.
I had
It's
a,
festive. I think it's the first day of the festive bake.
What's
And
in the bake?
Oh, everything. Mm-hmm. Stuffing, turkey,
Lovely.
cranberry sauce, cranberry juice. All right, and it's it's my favourite time of the season. I completely forget every year it's going to be festive bake season.
Yeah, and then it is.
Today was the first festive bake of the year, and I had two of them to celebrate. And I'll
Hey,
be having
lovely.
one every single day until Christmas finishes, well into January, I imagine. So I'm feeling great.
God, it's going to be brilliant when they're heavily discounted on the 26th, isn't it?
Should we read about the Tudors?
The Tudor dynasty ruled England, Wales and Ireland between 1485 and 1603. It was during this period that standalone painted portraiture first became a popular art
Could you do your
form.
best voice, which is like, imagine that you're on the you're doing the headphones.
Uh-huh.
Imagine do that. So you've been employed by me
Okay,
to do the thing. So just
like the walking tour.
the walking tour.
Or like
yeah.
the
Start from the Tudors. Trace the family.
The Tudors trace their family tree back through rival branches of the Plantagenet dynasty, the houses of Lancaster and York.
Sorry,
These glasses.
Edit and PTSD when you heard about the Battle of the Roses.
Yeah,
sorry about that. Didn't
I'm
bring the
still-
Battle of the Roses like that.
Listen, yeah, I'm one of Richard's only remaining shooters. I'm still salty about Bosworth
It's
Field.
because me and Eb were, as maybe people remember, though, we were the people by the doors who carry the axes, and this is all very triggering.
Yeah,
for
this
us.
is all very true. Yeah, for Richard III. Yeah, and then at Bosworth Field, we were like,
Yeah, sure.
right, well, we've been carrying axes for Richard this whole time, but now it's not Richard anymore, I suppose. They're all brought to an end. The bloody civil wars. They've come to be known as the Wars of the Roses.
I fucking knew that one.
You knew that. Well done,
knew
bro.
that one.
Well, bro's a historian. The earliest portraits were commissioned as memorials and practical tools in diplomatic negotiations. However, over the course of the 16th century, the scale and imagery of painted portraits became ever more ambitious.
I
And
think
with
your
that-
voice is almost too good for that. Do you know what I mean? For
Thanks,
this.
man. Thanks, man.
It's almost like it's a bit more interest. It's too interesting for the art.
Thanks, man.
And look, it's your
My namesake, yeah.
Edward III.
Edward IV, this guy.
Edward IV. Sorry, wait, hang on. That's not right.
They've done
They've
the,
done it
the
wrong.
numerals wrong. They've done the numerals
Maybe we should tell
incorrectly.
someone that they've done. There's four
There's
in a row
I's.
instead of one
IV,
V.
yeah.
This is
rubbish.
right. This is a bad picture.
He looks extremely strange in this picture, I'd say.
He kind of looks a bit like a calzone. His head. Do you know what I mean?
It does, yeah. His head is
head of a
his
calzone.
head is absolutely gigantic.
I think a lot of these paintings are all sort of there's a calzone nature to a lot of them.
Edward IV, was he the one now that was completely rubbish and useless?
No, not when we're next to him or near him, please.
Now, this is an interesting portrait of a guy you might have heard of called Henry VIII. Yeah.
He's much fatter in the picture. That I like him fatter. Do you know what I mean?
You remember the fat picture?
I like him more jolly because it really takes the edge off him killing all of his wives.
This doesn't. Let's be fair to the guy. There's only two of them.
There's only two.
You only got two of his wives.
And the last one,
Yeah.
you remember? Actually, did okay.
She was right
she
for
had a
us.
great life.
Yeah. Old hang on, Catherine Parr.
Look, he's about to do the Wakanda sign that night over there. He's about to do
Edward of Woodstock.
Edward of Woodstock.
This guy's proportions are extremely interesting.
I think it's a bit like my proportions. Don't you think? If I'm next to this,
That's actually, yeah, I can see that. I can see you being
I've
King
been looking
Edward
for my
III.
body type for 3 years and never come close. Edward III, however, his body is so long, and look, he's got these drumsticks. He's got drumsticks.
He's got two drumsticks, yeah.
Not chicken, please, for the drums.
How long is that cunt's neck under that beard? You know?
Yeah.
His
If I had a
is
neck
way
that
too
long, I'd have to grow a beard that long
You'd have
to
to.
hide it.
Everyone else in all the other countries' kings are going, look at that freak with the long neck. Oh shit, it's old Tommy Moore.
All right, let's carry on. Let's find some more kings.
Sorry. This is very, very interesting. So,
We could pick up some more conversation. Maybe some people next to us. That's an invasion of privacy?
almost certainly, yeah.
Okay, fine. Well,
Yeah.
they're just talking.
I'm
to
now
that.
realising the implications of recording inside a place like this.
Yeah, sure.
With secret microphones.
yeah, sure.
We might have to get your keyboard back sooner than expected.
No, I'm staying put actually.
Would you like to know some interesting facts?
Long time friend of the podcast, Thomas Cromwell.
Thomas Cromwell. Shout out Crumb.
Cromwell.
So in, I can't remember the gallery it is, but I think it's in New York. They have the originals of these two Holbein paintings. And I think they're the originals. And they've put them facing each other. Because they were sort of, towards the end of Thomas More's life, they were bitter enemies. And they've done the same thing here in this gallery with these two reproductions.
Oh, Cromwell and Sir Thomas More.
Cromwell and Moore facing each other.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. His thumb is massive there.
His thumb.
Yeah, Crumb's thumb.
Yeah, crummy thummy.
But you know, they found that book recently.
What was inside it? Was it the Pokemon cards?
Yeah, it's one of those binders
It's
that
the
you put
one
your
behind
Pokemon
it.
cards.
it's good to keep the first editions in perfect condition so that you can sell them for £1 million to Logan Paul.
Yeah, it's actually a book of hours. A lot of people they liked their books of hours back then.
And now I wish everyone could see the picture we're in front of right now. Well, there's two of them. Right
Well, this
in
guy's
front of
dripped
us.
down for sure.
The drip is
It's
what
almost
is this?
unbelievable.
What do you even describe this as? It's like a pink. I don't even know how to even start. He's wearing
like a massive ruff.
Yeah.
Or what would you?
He looks like the Teletubbies son. Do you know what I mean? It's that big. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like you can't even see anything else. Like, and then it's a pink, like what the fuck? What the fuck is? He's got a cape on too. That's pink.
I'd say it's Cole. It's the closest thing. Imagine cohorts.
Yeah, he looks like It from It.
Yeah, he's got like a pink doublet on with
Yeah.
big white puffy sleeves and then pink tights and
To be
pink
wearing pink
trousers.
at this period of time, is this the most masculine man I've ever seen in my entire life?
Pink face as well, actually.
Pink face, yeah. He's
Pink
actually
face.
representing Gammon. He's the first
Yeah,
Gammon.
he's the first ever gammon. Oh look, there's Cranmer.
Thomas Cranmer, not to be confused with Crummy. He's different people.
There was a load of Toms knocking about back then.
Lot of
wasn't
Toms,
there?
lot of
Who have we got?
Toms.
We've got Cranmer,
A lot of
Moore,
Edwards, a lot of
Cromwell.
Toms.
Of course, we have Wolsey.
We still got a lot of Toms, actually.
There's still a lot of Toms, actually. You're right about that.
A lot of
I never
Toms.
thought about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about that like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can hear some of them are trains. Do you think they'll have a painting of the train?
I think they will have that, yeah. He deserves a portrait.
I think he ruled over England at one point, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He was one of the kings.
Yeah.
I really like this one here because they've got the old-fashioned names for all the counties.
Oh yeah. Syria. Look, that's
Syria,
Syria,
yeah, it
of
was on,
course.
yeah.
Syria.
South Sexia. Now that must be Sussex.
No, that sounds. It sounds it sounds more fun than Sussex.
Oxonium. Bursaria. Middlesexia.
Middlesex. These are all. I think the names of. We should take it back to the old names. They're much sexier than.
Yeah.
I mean,
Much
Middlesex is pretty sexy, but I just never really noticed.
I suppose
It's
it is
just-
Sussex
it's
as well,
just-
Essex.
Yeah, Essex, Sussex.
They all have the word sex in,
Okay.
which is pretty crazy to me.
All right. What are we having
Right, here
to
we are.
next?
We're in the. God, it's so. When you're talking a podcast volume, you're really aware of how quiet it is in the National Portrait Gallery. Oh, there he is, Charlie 1. That mad old fucker.
He's a bit of a dweeb, though, isn't he?
Oh, extremely dweeby in this portrait.
I wish him the best, though.
Yeah, I mean, do you think he's supposed to look mighty in this? Because he doesn't at all.
Why? If you were getting your portrait painted,
Mm-hmm.
would you say anything to the? Would you say what features would you like to maybe? If I was like,
Big muscles.
which one, left side or right side?
Both.
Both sides.
I'd be standing front on with the flexing my muscles like that.
Yeah.
Do you think this is so? Look, what's
I
crazy?
want 4 legs, but like a Machamp. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm sort of walking like a spider.
Like a reverse Machamp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
good. Yeah. Yeah, I want a big horn like right on.
Just to fuck with history, because the people, like, you know, I would have died, but from the next generation on, they would have looked at that painting.
yeah, when
and
they
been-
wheel
and
your
they'd
portrait
they'd
around all
been
the
like-
towns, they'll go.
they'd be like, oh, that guy's got. Not only is that guy Asian, but he's got 4 legs.
Our
Like a
king has
spider.
4 legs and a horn.
Yeah.
With a massive horn like a rhino. So what's crazy? Look at the size of the crown and the size of his head.
He could eat.
It makes
eat
him
soup
look,
out of that.
yeah, it makes him look really tiny.
But I
Oh,
think
God.
I think the crown now is too big. When they put it on Coons Charles' head,
Yeah,
I said, "Isn't his hand? It's his hands that are sausages, it's not his head.
absolutely.
You can't fit that fucking thing on his head. It's too big. It's too big." But I do really like the details on these boots here.
Yeah, I really like his boots actually. I forgot
Really
to say
like
that
the
much.
boots.
What's this small detail here?
I think that's I think it's, you know, when you do a painting and then I think he was just bored and he doodled on the side.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're seeing a little beach in Dorset.
That's a really interesting little extra detail.
I think they're actually, if you look very closely at this, and I'll take a picture of this for the Slimers.
The scabbard isn't.
This is if you look very closely at this picture in the background, you can see just a man shooting another man in the back of the head.
The rest of the painting is obviously very accomplished, but yeah, they look like they have guns, don't they? The scabbard is just not hugely well rendered at all.
No. Charles I, a passionate and knowledgeable art patron and collector.
Do your best
It's called.
headphones voice.
Okay, fine. All right. All right. Charles I, a passionate and knowledgeable art patron and collector, is portrayed by the Dutch artist Daniel Martins, the most fashionable painter early in the King's reign. That's right.
Oh yeah.
That was a bit. Yeah, that was.
Look at this smug baby.
Yeah, look at this. It reminds me of that. Looks like a boy at my school who.
Guess who this is? Guess who this is?
Oh my goodness! Guess who?
Yeah, guess who this
Guess
is?
who this is?
So I've covered up the little plaque at the
Oh my
side.
goodness! I think I know this.
Yeah,
This
go on.
is. I think this is who's. Is this Paul Mescal?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Paul
This is
Mescal.
Gladiator 2.
It's
This baby is Charles II.
Charles II. Now,
When he was a baby.
that's actually not a dog. That's actually what cats used to look like.
That's the king.
That's that Prince Charles is the dog, yeah.
The dog is
The
Charles
dog is
II.
Charles.
Yeah.
And this is almost this picture here of Lord George.
Lord George Stewart.
What's happened? Well, I mean, what is it?
Surely he's trying to make himself look like a Greek
Is this
or a
'cause-
Roman.
Because he's got a kind of like a fork, like a big
What's he got?
fork.
Oh, he's got a poleaxe like we do.
Yeah, but do you think it's like, you know, when it's like people go and pretend they're like poor? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm actually like I came up from the farms. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah, yeah.
I don't think this guy came up from the farms.
I don't
at
think
all.
he did at all. But something about his blue silk robe tells me he didn't come up through these
No,
farms.
the silk comes from the farmhead.
Yeah. He
Silk
farms,
comes from maggots. Maggots come from the farm.
he farms silkworms. He's a silkworm farmer. Where's the there's a portrait around here somewhere of
Do you want to see some busts? Look, Ed, we found William Shakespeare.
yeah, it's the big boy.
This is the big. We've hit the big time.
Do you know what I was saying? You know, I was actually the
I've
first.
never seen this picture of William Shakespeare before.
Never.
Look at he's got the same earring as you.
Yeah, I was actually the first person to do that. After I did it, they painted that on.
They have painted it on.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! Did anyone know that William Shakespeare had a hoot earring?
Had a fuckboy Paul Mescal there.
Yeah. He's always got very short shorts on.
He's running away from women in the
I'll
park.
tell you what, I saw Gladiator 2 last week.
Was it rubbish?
I just don't think Paul Mescal's got a big enough head.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you look at Gladiator 1,
yeah. Head's massive.
all those actors of that generation, Russell Crowe, you know.
Don't you hire him, bro?
So my wire's sticking out. Russell Crowe,
Yeah.
Kurt Russell,
All the Russells.
you know, all the Russells, massive fucking Harrison Ford big
Huge
fucking head.
fucking heads.
These new actors coming through,
Yeah.
tiny head.
Tiny
Chalamet,
head.
Mescal's probably got the biggest head of that generation, but quite frankly, none of them are gonna.
Not big enough. for
Not
me.
big
Not
enough
big
for me.
enough. Chalamet's head is extremely small, and I don't like it. Freaks me
Put
out.
his head in an egg cup.
Exactly, and I will. I love this.
That's not an empty threat.
This is.
If Chalamet's listening, you're not welcome to the podcast.
Do you know what I saw the other day?
What did you say?
Challengers.
Oh, with Zendaya.
Rubbish.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Was there an interesting sexual dynamic between the three actors?
No.
That's what I think. That was what
no.
was meant to be.
Sort of unanimous opinion. Me and Liv went to watch it together. Not just unanimous
out, Liv.
between Liv. Not just between the two of us, between everybody that I've spoken to. It was like a 2-hour-long Nike advert.
But you've got some good Nike.
We got some good Nike merch.
Yeah, out of it. Yeah, sure.
I immediately went to the Nike store.
Was the tennis really good?
I don't really know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what good tennis looked like, but the tennis matches weren't really compelling because the whole thing was so style over substance, is so overloaded with like weird miniature set pieces that like bog the whole thing down. Like
Yeah.
it's just constantly going into slow motion. And anyway,
What in? They did the
They do
Zack
slow-mo.
Snyder slow-mo.
yeah,
Bloody hell.
non-stop slow mo really pissed me off actually.
So we're now actually in front of a massive painting of the House of Commons in 1833.
No, this is
by
actually
Sir
an
George
open mic
Hayter.
in London. These are all the people that are on the bill.
But this is the first round of the Amuse Moose competition. Everyone's doing. Like,
This is
one minute.
the Golden Jester at Belushi's Hammersmith.
Now, if you look very closely at this picture, it's actually interesting. It says here on the sign, it says if you look very closely, you can see
Yeah.
at least 3 of the MPs on Paul on their phone. You've got to find the right one.
No. It says they're on tractors on their phone.
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
They're looking about tractors, brother.
Look at this. Look at this.
Man, this room's full of chairs. What are you doing sitting on the floor?
Yeah,
Dumb
absolutely
guy.
crazy.
Fucking stupid guy, bro.
I think they should at least have the amount of seats for members of parliament, and yet there's always lads standing around the edges. Just count how many you've got and put the right seats in. It's a big room. Always 40 lads standing up
Yeah.
at the start of the
Yeah.
start of the new government. It's like they're all in there. Like, God, grab a fucking pew, lads.
Exactly.
Grab a
Sit
fucking
down.
pew.
Do you reckon that's the Duke of Wellington there?
What, stood up like that?
Yeah, with the red thing on.
No, that's a streaker. He's about to get his cock out.
Right, okay.
Can you imagine turning up in threads like that?
Yeah, look.
I'd feel fucking stupid.
Imagine being in the
I didn't. It's like maybe you know when I had a prank once where we used to go bowling every weekend, and then we said it was our last ever one, so we said let's do tuxedos before the Elephant and Castle closed down.
Yeah.
Obviously, my friend came in. When none of us were in tuxedos, he had to bowl in a tuxedo. I feel like this is the same prank. Everyone goes, we're all in Admiral's uniform.
We'll wear a red jacket to the parliament. Yeah.
We'll wear a big red jacket.
We'll wear a
Everyone
red
is
coat.
coming in their
Yeah.
top hat.
Yeah. But I think it's the reverse, actually. 'Cause look at all these guys. You'd be like, oh, we're going to get our portrait painted today. I'm going to wear my best swag. And then they just make the Duke of Wellington stand out for no reason. Why is that guy's foot so long? That's freaking me out. That's freaking me
I'm
out.
going to
Take a picture of that guy's long foot. That's unbelievable.
Okay, this will be a new feature in the Patreon. Is whenever we see something fun, we take a picture of it.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on
Put
the
it on the
Patreon.
Patreon,
We'll put
yeah.
it on
We'll
the
put it
Patreon.
on
So
the Patreon.
please join the Patreon if you want to see the pictures. But
This guy's long
this
foot.
guy's foot is too long.
You wouldn't believe how
It's
long this
really
guy's
long.
foot is.
Can you imagine if you painted something like this and you were just like, I fucking got that foot wrong. Like, I fucking know.
Yeah, it's
that-
the last
that-
the last thing he painted, and he goes, "For fuck's sake, I fucked
There are
this."
200 people in this picture, and they've all got 2 feet. He's fucked up one foot so badly, and
Yeah.
it's dead centre.
He's done 399 feet perfectly.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah.
It's V from Vendetta.
They have anonymous mask in here.
Look, they've got an iPhone.
They have an iPhone.
So what we're looking at right now is I'm going to take a picture of it.
It's the modern stuff wall.
It's very beautiful though.
It says the
we've got
nine
Bob Marley top right,
Bob Marley.
and the Wailers. Don't forget them. They were great
And the
too.
Wailers, yeah. Anonymous mask.
For V from Vendetta.
England Women's Euro sticker book
Yeah.
from Panini.
And then bottom right, in memory of our monarch, the
Her late
Queen.
Madge.
Sorry, she would have loved this.
Paper fivers.
She would have loved all this.
She would have loved
and,
that.
and she's here twice. Look,
She's there, like, yeah, lots of times.
all the stamps.
Stamps and paper fivers.
Middle, we've got
I miss that.
a
I miss paper
beautiful
fivers.
punk jacket in the middle.
Do you remember having a fiver when you were a kid? Not to get all, you know.
My first ever
Yeah.
payday, I received in cash, and fuck, you know when you
Yeah.
first get your first pay work and you get it in
Fucking
cash.
hell. Forget about it, man.
Even like I think like
Unbelievable
one
feeling.
day's work for me
Yeah.
was like more. I mean, I got £1 a week pocket money before that. Can you imagine £1 a week pocket money, and then you immediately get like 60 quid in a day? Can you imagine?
It'd blow your mind.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I remember getting paid for something when I was a teenager and just being like, I can't believe this is my money.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe
What's
it.
the first thing? What was your big purchase? First big purchase?
With that specific money, I don't remember, but do you know what I remembered the other day? I was talking to Ivo Graham, shout out Ivo Graham.
Shout out Ivor Graham.
When I was a kid, and like, you know, the first time my parents were like, right, you're old enough to go out on your own, you know, spend the Saturday on your own without
Yeah.
a chaperone or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did? I went to Purley Way to a cafe, and because I went really out of my way to go to a cafe in Purley Way, and I had a big mega breakfast, and I read the Racing Post on my own, and then I just came home. It was brilliant.
Is it because that's what in your head?
That's what grown-ups do.
Yeah, sure, yeah, interesting,
yeah.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Should we wend our way back downstairs?
Yeah, are we done with the Tudors?
I think we're done with the Tudors. I tell you what, I'd like to be. Oh, that's a nice big portrait of Thomas More's family.
Can we have a look at Thomas
Yeah,
More's
let's have
family,
a wee
please?
look at Thomas More's family.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is Holbein. This is Man Like
They're
Holbein.
having an absolute screamer, can you tell?
Yeah, they're having a really great party here.
My goodness.
It's
Which of these looks the most like a Men in Black alien? Let's have a look.
I'd say Thomas More. or the guy next.
Which one is Thomas More?
The one with the red sleeves and
With
the
the red
gold chain.
sleeves,
Yeah.
big red sleeves. Yeah.
Actually, my apologies, listener. This is by Roland Lockie after a painting.
For me, the Men in Black is the bigger the hat, the more likely it is an alien. Do you know
it's
what I
got to be
mean?
that guy then.
Yeah.
It's for sure that guy.
This will go up on the
Nice.
Patreon.
Yeah,
too.
Liv and I went to. We can't go down that way.
I will also
really
say
wouldn't hate
for
to have some fresh air. I'll tell you that much right now.
You would what?
I wouldn't hate to have some fresh air.
Well, you can't have some fresh air
And a
because we're
vape.
doing a podcast in the National
We could
Portrait
do 2 minutes of
Gallery.
the podcast outside.
No, we can't do 2 minutes of the podcast
Yes, we
outside.
can. Yes,
No,
we can.
actually
Yes, we
can't.
can.
No, we can't.
Yeah, we can.
You going outside for vape?
No, we're just going downstairs for other reasons.
You're going to...
Huh?
if you're going to throw up...
I'm not going to throw up.
It's do it on
the
here
podcast,
for the
yeah,
podcast.
okay.
You owe it. We've been away for 2 weeks. The least you could do is throw
up for the
in
listener.
National Gallery.
The least I can do is
National
throw up
Portrait
for the
Gallery.
listener, yeah.
Okay.
No, Liv and I went to an exhibition
Yeah.
about a year ago now that was,
We're on what floor are we on?
we're on floor 2 now. I'm serious about going for a vape.
Okay, fine. Should we? All right. Are you going to be like this all day?
Yeah, I'm
Do
decided I'm
you,
going to be
do you want
like
to
it.
do one more? Because we've.
Yeah, let's do one more floor. This is the Blavatnik wing. Anyway, yeah, Liv and I went to a gallery where we got to see all of Holbein's sketches, which was pretty cool. All
Yeah.
his preparatory sketches for the big famous portraits and shit. It's unbelievable how good Holbein was.
Yeah.
Really awesome. Now, there's a lot of cunts on this floor. There's
Yeah, I think that's what they. Sorry, I'm just reading off the sign.
yeah, the sign says, "Welcome to the Blavatnik
hall
wing."
of cunts.
There's a lot of cunts on
There's
this
a lot of
floor.
cunts on this floor.
Well, look, there's a lot of good cunts. Look, there's old Joycey. There's James Joyce.
James Joyce, bloody hell.
My guy. But then there's also like the king and
Is
shit
this
like
Hythen's
that.
bouquet on that picture?
That's a bouquet.
Yeah. Would you mind saluting to this painting?
Fuck's sake, I want to. He looks like
You don't salute to a painting of Sir Winston Churchill?
I won't salute the painting of Winston Churchill. I'll tell you what. He looks like Mr. Bucket from Keeping Up Appearances.
He actually looks a bit like Miles Jupp in that picture.
He does look like Miles Jupp in that picture.
Sorry, Miles.
This is what's in this room. We've got all the
We're now
fucking
into the photo bit
all the
of the National
boys.
Portrait Gallery.
No, they're gradually blending in some photos with. Do you know who that is?
This is
That's Big Dev. That's Eamon De Valera.
Eamon De Valera. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He
What was he up to? He
Well,
was a central figure in the campaign for Irish independence.
yeah
actually.
he was on holidays. He was on holidays when the War of Independence was happening, and he came back just in time to shoot Michael Collins. And then he was. Do you know who I will salute? Constance Markievicz. Salute.
Constance
Shout out.
Markievicz was one of the first ever paedophile convicted.
Salute.
Put the hand down. Put the hand down.
These are all the big boys from the First World War.
They'd be thrilled to see the comeback of the moustache.
Yeah.
Just look at all of them.
Yeah,
Every
they're
single
huge.
one of these cunts has got a moustache.
Yeah, and the ones that have the worst moustaches, they've pushed to the back.
Yeah.
That's actually, you're so right. I think I can only see one person on this painting that doesn't have a moustache.
At the very,
Boy there in the middle.
also at the very end.
No, he's got a tiny
Have
one.
you seen
Go and have a look. Have a look. There, he's got one.
Can you see there from the end?
Yeah.
There's a space.
Yeah.
You see that? That's when when you crop out an axe
Yeah.
from a photo.
Like Stalin, yeah. Famously cropping out his exes.
He was cropped out as axes, didn't he? Quite literally in real
He
life.
was always.
He
Yeah,
cropped them out of
he cropped them out
actual
of being
reality.
alive.
Sometimes he would crop out entire populations of towns. He would
Please-
crop them all out of the
Please salute this woman,
Okay.
the Queen, the late
we've got-
Queen.
We've got a picture of the Queen here. She's in a beautiful... that's not her colour, is it, normally?
Nah,
The red.
the red. She's wearing like a.
Do you think it makes her look a bit like one of the guards from Star Wars?
I was about to say the exact same thing.
From,
Yeah, one of
from
the red,
Return of
the red
Jedi.
guards. Yeah.
Let's take a picture of Return of the Jedi Queen. Hang on.
Yeah, one of Grievous's guards.
Yeah.
This is I love this portrait a lot. This is the Taishan Schurenberg portrait of Seamus Heaney. I'm a big Heaney head.
I think I used to be a big Heaney head as well.
Who doesn't love Seamus Heaney? Come on now.
I think the problem was I'd studied the poetry, so
Yeah.
I didn't really want to like it.
Sure. I never did, so I was able to find it on my own, and I find it very pleasant and nice.
Yeah.
This is Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton. I'm confused by this painting. Look at it. There's a big moon on his head.
He's got a halo.
He's got a halo and a moon on his head, but he's
That's
indoors
crazy.
on a chair. It doesn't make any sense.
He's wearing a really pretty
He's
laid back outfit
He's wearing some Reeboks though.
to show that he's a humble guy. I hate
He's
to
pretty
listen.
cool.
He's actually wearing Adidas. Hate to.
What's he doing?
He's wearing Adidas.
He's wearing
you
Adidas.
Can see the paint
Sorry. Not as cool as I thought he was. Really good.
Who's this? Darcy Bustle. What's she? Did she used to be on Strictly?
I think that she used to be on. She's actually won Strictly, and that's why they've.
No.
brought her into
Was she not one of the judges on Strictly? Or have I made that up?
Darcy Bustle. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever watched Strictly.
Look at that. There you go. A judge on Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh, you do know? It's bloody hell.
Yeah.
She was. So we're into the bit of the gallery now, where it's getting a bit free with the art, isn't it?
Yeah, they're getting
It's
a little bit
a little
free
bit
with it.
out of control.
It's like, come on, guys.
Come on, guys. This is for painting rich people,
You got a
and some of these people weren't even rich.
A photo of Hugh Grant. Come off it. What are you on about?
Oh my God! There's a photo of Hugh
Photo of
Grant.
Hugh Grant in the National Portrait Gallery.
Bloody hell!
World's gone mad.
Apparently-
Starmer's Britain. Tell you what.
There's rumours that Hugh Grant
Yeah.
isn't very nice.
I've heard some
Yeah.
rumours
I've
about
heard that
Hugh
he's not
Grant.
very nice.
I'm sure you have you heard rumours about Hugh Grant?
Well, within the context of he's not very nice, so there are more rumours.
Yeah,
you have
no,
to say
I-
allegedly. There's more. Got more
Oh yeah. No.
goss.
Well, that's a rumour. You know, a rumour.
Yeah.
No, I heard a rumour about Hugh Grant that's got nothing to do with whether or not he's nice. It's not like a moral rumour about his like character.
Okay.
In as much as it's a rumour about him liking to drink women's piss from the toilet.
Okay.
Well, we got our first edit of the National Portrait Gallery.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
It's really interesting the way that art inspires sort of conversation, and it's really
The honest
interesting.
people in
As
this
soon as
gallery.
you see a picture,
Conspicuously talking into our glasses about how Hugh Grant likes to drink piss from the toilet.
how would you even do that? How would you even? Because everyone.
I don't think it's-
We don't know
it's-
how. We're not going to assume the Slimers.
I don't think it's strictly out of the toilet. I think it can be from the spring.
Oh, from the. I thought you meant it was like he would quickly nip in.
Piss,
Between
drink his own piss.
and then
no.
So it's like in Austin Powers when the guy comes through the back of the toilet.
Yeah.
Just assassinate him. So it'd be like that. So like the lady takes a wee wee, and then he comes in through the back, and then like maybe through a tube.
I think that
And then-
she knows about it.
She knows
She's
about
like-
it. Okay, cool.
She's given up the wee
Okay. Well, just a
of
bit.
her own volition. He's not sneaking in. To
Well, that's what
toilets
I thought.
like
That was the rumor. I thought that was the rumor.
like a piss thief.
Yeah, I
he's
thought
not.
he was- I
He's
thought he
not a
was
piss
stealing
thief.
piss.
No. Just you know that he.
He enjoys a big piss on himself.
Yeah, I think
he
so.
like- you know.
Yeah, I think so.
I wish I loved it. I wish I. Imagine
I-
the gift store was later. You haven't earned the gift shop yet.
Have I earned a vape yet?
You've earned one vape.
Brilliant.
But you've not earned the gift shop because you have to now go outside and then come back in again.
Yeah, great.
Because you're about to be sick.
I'm not about to be sick. Stop saying that.
You are about to be sick.
I'm not about to be
Why
sick.
do you want to go outside then?
Just it's hot. Like because of this new microphone system, I'm wearing like an overcoat in the National Portrait.
Well, you
Gallery.
don't have to. You can take overcoat. No one's looking now.
I'm just a.
We're now
just
going
quite-
outside,
Yeah, we're now
so-
going outside,
yeah.
so we want to keep the overcoat on.
Once we're in, aren't we?
Yeah.
Once we're in, we're in.
I'm just going out for a quick vape, and then I'm going to come back in if that's okay.
Good thing you told that security guard. He seemed very concerned.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he looked up from his phone. He just said that.
Oh wow! Look at that. That's interesting, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
I could have lasted an hour.
Who wants a vape now?
Well,
Who
but
wants a
now
vape
we're
now?
having a vape. We'll have a vape now.
Yeah. Okay.
What flavour you got?
I got mint. What about you?
Quite a big one. Sour pineapple.
The fuck is that?
It's a new crystal one.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're banning those. They're banning disposables, aren't they?
Well, I'm buying them all up.
Okay, you're stockpiling them.
I'm stockpiling.
Wouldn't it be great to be a vape dealer?
Yeah. So, I'd
That sounds like bad sci-fi. A vape dealer in the year 2026.
One in Death 6. You know, it's the kind of.
Yeah. No, I want to go home and rethink my life. Yeah.
Oh, a new musical's out. Why am I single?
Why am I so single?
Why am I so single?
Yeah.
What do you think? I think it's a bad name for a musical, quite frankly.
Yeah, me too.
Why am I so single?
The musical. Yeah,
Do you think it's an exploration of maybe sometimes it's better to be on your own, or
maybe. But we've already, I don't know, it seems like Why Am I So Single has already been done in a musical called Company.
yeah.
Company, I think Company sort of had the last word on Why Am I So Single, the musical. I don't know why they're rehashing it like this. Dear, oh dear.
It's actually pretty quiet for central London. It's alright.
I wouldn't, I tell you what, I actually wouldn't be able to tell. My senses are all out of whack today.
So Ed is still. So by the way, if you've not noticed, Ed is still quite drunk.
I'm not quite drunk. I'm not hungover yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got that feeling where it's like I don't feel right.
Yeah.
I'm paranoid in the bakery before I came to meet you. Paranoid in the bakery that everyone can tell that I'm not feeling quite right.
No one knows.
Good.
Also, no one would suspect you in the National Portrait Gallery. That's not the place you go when you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's actually a really good point. Yeah. And I've just been feeling like, aside from one uncharacteristically heavy night, I've been feeling quite sick generally recently.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
If you-
So I've not done myself any favours here.
If you die,
Yeah.
we replace you on Poddy or stop Poddy or replace you?
I would want you and Sunil to be buried with me
Oh,
in
like
my mausoleum, like a pharaoh.
Like Merry and Pippin and Aragorn. Yeah,
like Merry
sure.
Pippin and
Okay,
Aragorn.
cool.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
sure.
Yeah. I want you to be buried alive with me.
Like your sarcophagus wives.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd want every single person I've ever met to be buried alive with me, and I don't think that's too much to ask.
You know what I found? I remember really.
I'd get FOMO if you guys kept on living without.
Yeah, I know. So I remember reading about the ancient Egyptians when I was at school.
Oh yeah.
And remember, do you ever read about this as well? I mean, you'll know about it now, but there was very clear diagram to me that's really stuck with me of them pulling out the
Brain through the nose.
brain through the nose and the liver.
Yeah, with
as
that
well.
hook.
Yeah, with
that
the big
man
hook.
Yeah. I love that hook.
Hell.
I don't want to brag, but actually,
Can you imagine that being your job? Pulling out the king's brain
yeah.
through his nose.
The king's. That'd be a great.
All year, all.
Yeah.
Well, they lived to what 10, 12, 12. The Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
You got 12 years of nothing, and then 12 years later,
One big job.
one big job to pull out the brain of a boy.
Through
the nose.
I'm on Indeed.com looking for King's Brain Puller. No results in my area.
Fiverr.
I'm on,
You got five.
I'm on TaskRabbit pulling out the King's Brain.
Where did the brains go?
in a jar. We put them in those jars.
Jar with Tutankhamun or jar with Disney to get them. Tutankhamun and Disney working together. Both brains preserved in time.
Yeah. What do they call
Make the
those
real
jars?
Prince of Egypt.
I tell you what, I used to know the name of those jars. Now I don't.
The jars?
Yeah, they had a name, and I used to know it. Now I don't.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if I just don't know it at this moment in time, or if I've forgotten it.
Yeah, because you're struggling, you're stooping.
I'm stooping big time.
Eddie, have you had enough vape time? Are we going back inside to see some more nice pictures for our
Yeah.
slimers?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
What a performance!
Oh, we're going this way.
Oh, we can go back in this way.
Oh, that way.
Have to go.
Sorry, we walked in the wrong entrance.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Got to get my bag searched again. Hey.
Hello.
Yep. There you are.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
So, as we walk in, we're seeing the £5 donation box.
Yeah.
So, I think they'd be more successful if, you know, McDonald's, the spinny ones, where you put the coin in and it spins round.
Yeah. Coin vortex.
The coin vortex. I think if I put a coin vortex in the middle of Leicester Square and I wrote on it, "This is not for charity, this is for Huge Davies, the comedian." The millionaire comedian Huge Davies. I think people would still put money in it.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's like, oh, you get to give to charity, but you get to see a coin spin round. Absolutely fuck that. You pay me to see a coin spin.
To see a coin spin around, yeah.
Pay
That would
me.
actually be. That's really smart, man. We should. Instead of having a bucket at the door of our pay what you want shots, we should have a coin contest.
No Patreon for the podcast. But you have to visit.
You have to travel to
Trafalgar
London.
Square on a pilgrimage to put a coin in it.
Yeah, you got to put a pound. Well, do you know what? I don't think they're doing themselves any favours for the National Portrait Gallery asking for a fiver, because everyone can see that they've got a fiver in the glass cabinet.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're going.
Everyone can
into the Audrey Green Cafe.
Uh,
Off the
ev-
Western Wing.
everyone can see that they already have a fiver, so it's like, why should I give you a fiver? You've already got one.
Yeah.
So I think I might have a bit of food as well. You know,
Grab some food then.
would that be crazy?
That wouldn't be crazy in a cafe. And it wouldn't be. Tell you what, wouldn't be crazy to
Yeah.
eat food on a podcast.
That would be.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
that'd
it?
be okay. Hello. Can I please have a mocha, please? Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me. What's in the ham and cheese panini apart from ham and cheese?
Is there any mayonnaise in it?
Is there any mayonnaise or anything, or like?
Has a mustard,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Well,
I'm looking at all the delicacies.
tell you what, you're
Yeah.
not being here makes me miss about me. I want to be treated with the utmost disrespect.
I'd love to have one of those band meals. We should go back there and do an episode in there.
They would never disrespect us in here the same way they would disrespect us in the Bami restaurant.
Tell you what,
It's
now,
almost sadomasochism. I really want them to just really. I want them to say to me, "Why do you fucking care what's in the fucking sandwich?"
now that we've got this, set up, we can finally reveal to the listeners how they treat us in there.
Oh yeah, we can actually listen into it.
They can
They
listen
can
in.
listen into the Bami restaurant. Yeah.
Can I have this one without mayonnaise, please? No. Okay.
I like it. They said it was pre-made. I love that because they were like,
It wasn't.
it's pre-made.
You watch them make it.
And they go to make the sandwich fresh. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's brilliant.
It's so funny.
Like the fact that they're not pre-made makes it arguably less work to not have to put mayonnaise in it and
I
spread
don't
it on
even
there.
know. Did you order anything?
No.
Mine's the mocha, thank you. Ice mocha. Oh, no ice mocha. Regular mocha, thank you.
A normal mocha.
Reg mock.
Oh God.
Reg mock.
For fuck's sake. When you get a calendar notification for something you'd forgotten you were doing, and you go, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what was the notification for?
I have a gig tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
I know. I thought I had tomorrow free to do some vital work.
I think we should maybe call it an episode now.
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
we'll do a part 2.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
Let's go get your keyboard.
are we leaving the gallery?
I think so.
Where are we going after the gallery? You just want to go outside?
I do want to go outside.
All right,
Why don't we
well-
go to like Seven Dials or something? Nice and Christmassy in the evening.
Yeah. So excuse me, is it possible to get this to take away? Thank you.
Thanks. So thank you for listening to Slum Country.
Yeah, and
If you were one of the people that came to Comedy Brave last night, thank you very much for coming. It was
Thank
really
you very
fun. I have the most tremendous hangover fear of my life. Sorry.
if you would also like to say, I have to say this now, I'm on tour next year,
Oh yeah,
and the tickets are on sale.
brilliant.
I have to sell it. We have to sell it at half the tickets are already gone for the London bits, and
Where-
Feb already half. So get on that. if you'd
Where
like
in
to
where
come.
in London? Where in London do you
Soho
do?
Theatre. So I'm going to run at Soho Theatre, but I just checked this. Half the tickets have already sold out. for
That's
February,
awesome.
Which is great.
Well done, man.
So yeah, fill the seats out, and then I'm going all over the country and going all these
Brilliant.
kind of places. And if you like the podcast, again, we apologise for the long break, but if you enjoy the podcast and you want to support us, please get on the Patreon. You get extra
Patreon.com/slime.
bonus episodes. You get photos from our little walkie walks to see what we're looking at.
And all the archive episodes from the past.
Yes. Anyway, thanks very much.
And also, oh fuck, I keep forgetting to do this. I'm also on tour next
Oh,
year.
it's on tour too,
in the
as
spring. Tickets available for my stand-up tour.
come
When's
see
yours?
me, Ned.
When's yours?
It's in February to June.
Mine's at the moment, weirdly, mine's almost exclusively in May.
Okay. Let's cram that into May.
Are you doing any dates in May?
I'm doing a few dates in May.
We might have some crossover. There's a slim chance we'll have. We'll be able to like hang out in Yeah,
Well,
Bath or something.
Well, likely we will be different cities, but yeah,
Almost
sure.
certainly different
almost
cities,
certainly.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Have you got your cloakroom
before,
ticket?
before we
Oh, yeah.
before we go in? Oh, hello. Okay. We're going out. We're leaving now. They said we could take it. You can. Oh, okay. We're about to leave anyway. We're just picking up our coat. It's okay. Sorry about that. We didn't realise we couldn't take this coffee out of the.
Yeah, we
cafe.
bought it from the cafe here.
It's a big keyboard. Thank you very much.
It's the biggest item in the cloakroom, I'd wager.
It's the same size as a dead child standing up.
Tremendously, I'd say bigger.
Yeah, bigger. Okay. Well, children are different sizes.
They are.
Children
That's
different
to be
sizes.
fair to them, they are. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we would just say sorry for the break, and
Yeah.
thank you for sticking with us. And
Thank you for
it
sticking
will be
with us
regular
and-
episodes from now on.
Yeah.
And thank you very much. And
Cheers,
bye,
guys.
everyone. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.